So as we move down here to the next section, which is called general, we have some check marks that we're going to go ahead and take a peek at. So here, let me move me over here. Number one is allow duplicate opportunities. 9 times out of 10, you may not want to do this, or you're not going to want to do this. You're not going to want to allow somebody to have more than one opportunity open at a time. But if your business does that, where they could be sending in multiple orders, you may want to allow duplicate opportunities. And again, we'll talk about this a lot later when we get into the CRM section. Here, we want to merge contacts. So what this does is our system actually connects with your Facebook account, your Instagram account, and your Google business profile account. So if there's any messages that come in through the messaging system there on Facebook or on Instagram, it's going to create a contact. Now, if they're already in your system, if we don't have this checked, if we have it unchecked, then it will create another contact. We want it to match up. Most people don't have the exact same first name and last name. It's very, very, very rare. So we're not worried about it really being duplicated. We want it to merge together with that contact. Now, if it does create two for whatever reason, you can always go in and merge those in later. We'll show you how to do that, of course, later on down the road. But this is an explanation again right here. We do want to make sure first and last name, we want to merge those together. Now, disable contact by time zone. We want to keep this unchecked because our system, if you're going to be scheduling emails and you're in California, it's 3 hours difference in New York. You're going to want it to go out at 9 a.m. their time, not 9 a.m. our time. So we want to make sure we keep this disabled for that reason. Mark all emails as invalid and hard bounce. So this is very, very crucial to allow to keep your emails going. So our system sends emails in 2 different ways. One is through Gmail and Outlook, which is separate, and another is through newsletters and campaigns. And so we want to make sure that if an email bounces, that our system doesn't keep trying to ping it and send it, because that ends up getting us in trouble. That gets you banned, that gets us banned. It's not a good thing. So we want to make sure that all invalid emails that are marked as hard bounce will not be sent moving forward. Very, very important. So we also want to check this, validate your phone number and your first SMS when it's sent. This is important because we want to make sure that it's a valid phone number that is being sent. Again, if we're sending too many messages to broken numbers, then the system is going to break. They're going to flag us. They're going to shut us down. It's not a good thing. Now, there is a little bit of a standard price at it. It's 0.005 of 1 cent. It is practically free for you to go through the validation. This is just a standard cost. It's passed on to you. We're not making anything on it. It's very simple. So we want to make sure we're validating every single phone number that we're going to be calling and texting out, okay? Particularly here when we're texting out. We also want to verify emails. Now, it's not turned on right now. If you get this notice, this is a demo account and it's not turned on. But most likely this will be turned on for you and your account. And what this does is this is going to verify the email address before it sends an email. Again, crucial as we're moving forward and the way that email is used today. Now, this is not going to be when you're in a contact and you're just sending a regular email. That's going through your regular Google or your Outlook Microsoft email account. This is going to be specifically for email marketing and campaigns, because we don't want to be blasting out a bunch of emails to broken email accounts or ones that aren't valid. So we want to go ahead and do that. Now, there are some other standard pricing that goes with it. Again, it's 0.0025, which is less than what it was to verify verify the phone number. But we want to make sure to do that. Again, it's 0.0002. It's like, I don't even know. It's way beyond 1 cent to verify in this case, the email address. But we want to make sure to do that, because if you do get flagged by sending too many incorrect email addresses, then they're going to shut you down. You get in the spam folders. It just turns into a whole mess. So we want to make sure we turn this on. If you're getting this message like I am here in the demo, just reach out to us and we'll make sure to activate it, but you should be ready to go. Now down here is make emails compliant. So we want to make sure this is checked on, because every single email that goes out through the email campaign over in marketing, which we'll cover later, we want to make sure that we always have the unsubscribed information there at the bottom of it. You can customize it. I would just leave it alone. Don't even touch it, because we want to make sure we're compliant. People that don't want to get your emails through an email campaign, that they're able to opt out, okay? So go ahead. We're done here with this one. Actually, we can just dive right down here. Actually, I'll cover this in the next one, okay? Talk to you soon.